if you get invited to go to a wedding by yourself, like no plus one, you need to be careful. And I never thought I would say that about a wedding until I went to one and got truly scarred. So my friend Vicky, she invites me to her wedding, right? And she's not from my hometown. She's from states away. So I know when I go to this wedding, I'm going to know nobody there, okay? She didn't give me a plus one, which I don't think I would even have a plus one to bring. Whatever, fine with it. So I go to this wedding knowing I'm gonna know nobody there, right? So I go to the wedding, the ceremony's gorgeous, everything's great, until I get to that reception. So I get to the reception, I see Vicky and her husband, I'm like, oh my gosh, I hug them, congrats you guys, like this is beautiful, I love this, like blah, blah, blah. She's like, oh, thank you, like, how do you like who you're seated by at your table? Because obviously, like, there's assigned seats at this reception. And I'm like, oh, it's good, like, I don't really know anybody there, we're kind of chatting, but like, it's good. Then she tells me, oh, you should really talk to Ben. We sat him next to you. It's, her husband's cousin. She's like, yeah, you should talk to him. I think you'd like him. I'm thinking, are y'all trying to play matchmaker or something? I'm like, okay, I haven't really talked to him at our table. I haven't really been seated. Like, we just got back from the ceremony and dinner is about to be served, whatever. So like, okay, I'll talk to him. They go around, they say hi to everybody else. I go back to my table. So now I'm thinking, okay, where is Ben? Because everybody's seated. There's one seat empty, but there's a little card that says Ben. So I'm like, okay, he's not even at the table. Like, is he even at the wedding? Sure enough, all of a sudden the chair is pulled out and he sits down. Now, Ben is a decent looking guy, right? Decent looking guy, strong guy, looks good in a suit, okay? And I don't even say anything to him first. He starts speaking to me. He's like, oh, hi, I'm Ben. Nice to meet you. Like, he's just talking to everybody at the table. I'm like, oh, nice to meet you. I'm Lala. Like, whatever. So we're chatting it up. We're cool. And we're eating dinner. And we start talking about, like, what we do for a living. So he asked me, I tell him, you know, I do marketing, blah, blah, blah. I work from home, blah, all this. And I'm like, so what do you do? And this is where he confuses me a little bit. Because he's like, yeah, I do accounting. I got some things on the side, like whatever. I'm like, oh, cool. You got some businesses on the side, accounting, you must make some good money. He's like, yeah, it's mainly my stuff on the side that's really been helping me out, but I don't really tell anybody about it. Switch the conversation. So I'm like, okay, you don't want to tell me what you do on the side? That's fine. Kind of weird. Now, obviously we're at a wedding, right? We just ate dinner. It was fire. It was like some chicken and pasta. Need that again, okay? So we ate that up, and it's time to go get on the dance floor. Now, I was not expecting this from Ben because we just started talking. Literally at this table, we just met, matter of fact. He puts out his hand like this. Me? You trying to dance? He's like, yeah, come on. Okay, I don't know anybody else here. Let's go do it. So we go on the dance floor. We're dancing. We're doing whatever, blah, blah, blah. And song ends, and I see he gets like a tap on his shoulder. And I look, and it's some other girl. I'm like, you know, I don't have any, like, whatever. Like, I don't care. I just met you. But clearly you dancing with me, and there's another girl trying to get your attention. I'm confused. So he hugs her, and he's like, oh, hey, haven't seen you in so long, blah, blah, blah. And they start dancing. I go back to the table. It's not weird. It might sound weird, but it was fine. So I'm sitting at the table, I'm eating dessert, I'm just watching what's going on over there. And then he comes back to the table and he says something that kind of takes me by surprise. He's like, oh, I'm sorry about that. Like, I used to talk to her a while ago. It's just weird seeing her here. I'm like, you don't gotta apologize to me. I don't even know you for real. Like, I just met you. Like, you're cool. He's like, okay. Would you want to dance again? Like, do you want to go get food? Like, do you want to whatever? And I'm thinking, are you trying to, like, you're clearly trying to talk to me or like hang out with me. What's going on? But am I against it? Like, I'm not really against it because he is a good looking guy. He's a good looking guy. And you know what? I'm not opposed. If you're related to my friend's husband, Vicky's husband, like, you must be a good guy, right? You would think he's a good guy, right? We gonna see. So So again, another song's coming on. This time it's a fun song. It's not like a slow dance. It's an electric slide. So I'm down. I'm down to do this. So we go out there. We're having a good time. We're whatever. And what do you know? Who comes right up next to him? Shorty that tapped him on the shoulder. So it's literally like me, him, and her. And I'm feeling like this is some weird love triangle now. And I'm like, I feel like she's like, I don't know, she's watching us and being weird. And like, I'm not trying to be a part of that, right? So as soon as we're done, she tries talking to him, but like this time he avoids her. Like she's talking to him and he kind of just turns his back to me and starts talking. And I'm feeling really awkward and weird at this point because I don't know what's going on. So he talks to me. He's like, oh, do you want a drink? And I'm like, sure. So he goes up to the bar. Now I'm stuck with me and this girl. So she comes up to me and she's like, hi, I haven't seen you before. Who are you? I'm like, oh, I'm friends with Vicky. Like me and Vicky, we've known each other for a while. We met in college. Like I'm friends with the bride. So then I ask, how are you like involved in the wedding? You know, just casually making conversation. And she says something that kind of scares me. She goes, oh, I'm related to Vicky's husband, Nate. I said, wait, you're related to the husband? I said, wait, isn't Ben related to the husband too? Thinking that in my head. I didn't say that part. But I'm like, oh, you're related to the husband? She's like, yeah, like we're cousins down the line. But let me ask you something. I'm like, okay. She's like, so is there something going on between you and Ben? Like, did you guys come together? Like, I just want to know because me and him did talk previously. I said, okay, no. I came here by myself and we actually just met. There's nothing going on. You don't got to worry about me. And she's like, oh, okay. Now I'm thinking in my head, hold on. You said you messed with him in the past? Aren't y'all both related to the husband? Gotta be something down the line, like spread out, right? Because I'm confused now. So Ben comes back with our drinks, gives me a drink, has a drink for himself, and I'm like, oh, you didn't have to do that. Like, how much was it? I can Zelle you, Venmo you, whatever. He's like, no. Like, my side thing, pay me, gives me money. Like, you don't have to do that. I'm like, oh, you're finally telling me what one of your side things are? He's like, yeah, I can tell you about the Pay Me app. Like, it makes me passive money. Like, that's one of my easiest income streams. I'm like, oh, can you send me the link for that? Because I kind of want something like that. He's like, yeah, no problem. It's super easy to do. You just file claims against these companies. And once they settle, you get paid out, like random payouts. I'm like, oh, lit. Yeah, put me on to that. So we go back to the table. We're chilling. We're talking. And what do you know? This girl comes up again. But she's trying to dance with Ben. And I'm thinking in my head, wait, I need to figure this out. Because what you just told me is scaring me. So she comes over, tries to dance with Ben. Ben's not going. She gets annoyed. I don't know where she goes. So I asked Ben, I'm like, Ben, are you with her? Do you talk to her? Like, what's going on? And he looks like, no, we've never talked before. Like, I mean, we did kind of, but like, it was nothing really, like, you know? I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. I'm like, I kind of want to get to the bottom of this. So I see Vicky and her husband dancing. So I go to her husband, Nate. I'm like, hey, you guys, like, you told me to talk to Ben. I've been talking to Ben, and he's related to you, right? He's like, oh, yeah, he's my first cousin. Then I point over to the girl that keeps messing with Ben. I'm like, so what about her? Are you related to her? And he's like, oh, yeah, that's also my cousin. That's like my second or third cousin. I don't really remember. I said, huh? I said, wait. They're both your cousins? He's like, oh, yeah, why? I said, I don't know if they know they're cousins.